Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this another video. My name is Deborah and today is a special video. I'm not alone. We are collaborating with another YouTuber and we are going to discuss a special topic. We are going to discuss about saving in Dubai. But of course, even if you're not in Dubai, it's better that you watch because saving is needed everywhere. It's not just in Dubai. And even before we start this video, I would like him to introduce himself to you.
Hi viewers, thank you for supporting Deborah and thank you for supporting me if you're watching me from any of the channels. I have also another channel which is Dubai Life, and this channel I talk about life in Dubai, how you can get around in Dubai, the attractions and basically everything around Dubai. So in this video we are collaborating to give you something special. We're all working to make sure we have a better life in future, so it's very important to learn how to save. So in this video we are discussing tips on how to save in Dubai, but not only in Dubai. If you're in any other country, these tips can work. Maybe you're practicing some of them, but just see if you can match, and if there's anything else that you feel we should add in this video, put it down in the description box.
Yes, today we're discussing about savings, and first of all, these are two channels. My channel is Deborah, and if you're watching my channel right now, you can also go and visit Dubai Life. Mr. Shaban has a channel called Dubai Life, and he will be discussing with you. He discusses different topics about Dubai places. So you can also visit his channel. And if you're watching from Dubai Life, you can also come and visit my channel, Deborah. We are both YouTubers, and we are so grateful for your support, guys. So let's start the video. He's going to share with us the tips of saving in Dubai.
Okay. The number one tip that we shall have today is about having goals. Before you even start saving, you need to have a goal. If you don't have any goal, you don't have anything pushing you to save, it will be very hard for you to save. So have a goal that maybe in the next year, I want to buy a plot of land. If you have that goal, you know how much you need to save, then you can have a saving plan. So it's about having that goal first before you even start saving. Without a goal, you'll have no focus. You'll lose focus, you'll lose momentum, and then maybe you fail at one point. So number one, have a goal. Is it a house? Is it a land? Is it a car? Something that you need to work for.
Is it further education?
Yes, maybe you want to do further education. How much do you need? When do you want to do that? Then start saving for that. That is a very number one thing that you have to do. Tip number one.
And then the next tip?
The next tip is now make a budget, a spending budget. Every month we all spend. You can't live without spending. You have to buy food, you have rent, you have transport, you have everything. Now make a budget that allows you to live within your means. Don't live beyond your income. If you're getting 1,000, make sure you can live within that 1,000 and have something to spend. The moment you go beyond that income and you spend more than that, then you go into debt. You will never be able to save. So one thing is to make a budget, a monthly budget, and stay in that. If there are any unnecessary expenses, take them out for a while until you get your goal.
Yeah, that is really good. I always tell guys that everyone can save. Yes. It doesn't matter how much you earn. Yeah, someone who earns, for example, in dirhams 1,000 can save even more than someone who earns 4,000. It really depends you understanding your life and living in your means. Yeah, yes. Living within your means. Because sometimes you get excited when you come in Dubai, seeing different things.
You know, Dubai makes spending very easy and saving very hard. Yeah. There's everywhere you can spend from anything, but saving is very hard.
So the third tip that you have for us?
Now the third tip is to have or open an account for savings. Don't mix these two accounts. One account may be the one that you get your salary through. Have another one for saving. You may have it in your home country and make sure every month you're sending that saving money to your savings. If you have one account, it's very hard to balance saving with spending. That's why you need to open the savings account and dedicate that for saving. Until you get that goal, don't touch that money. It's not money for you to spend, it's money for you to save for a better alternative.
Wow, that is a great idea, really, because sometimes we think that since we have the card for the salary, we can leave our savings there, but trust me, you can be tempted to use it. Yeah.
True.
So it's better if you have a savings account and also a fixed one, right?
Yes. Yeah. Fixed account, you don't touch it all the time. Maybe you can even lock it that you can only take from it after 6 months or after 4 months, so that even if you're tempted, even if you're pressed, you cannot touch it because there's a lock on it. That can be set with a
So
band.
now we are going to the fourth tip.
Yes. Our fourth tip is you have to save first from every income you get. If your main income is the salary, save first before you spend. And this saving should not be less than 10%. Try your best to make sure it's not less than 10%. Let me put it in perspective. If you're getting 1,000, the 10% is 100. So never save less than 100 every month. Then after taking this off, then you can start planning on the remaining 900.
The remaining.
And if you have any balance on the 900, then you can also add it to the savings. That's the best way. If you spend fast, you reach a point when you have nothing to save. Or you'll have some to save, but for a short while, then pick it up towards the end of the month. So the best way is save fast, send it to that savings account we created, and then you can spend the rest. If you're out of that money, know that you're overspending. Next month, plan better and make sure you live within that 900 or less than 900, so that you can save more than 20%. Next month, more than 10%, like that. That's the best.
Wow, that's a great idea, because you know what we normally think about when you get salary is what
First,
you want to buy.
get
We
that.
normally think about what I want to buy, whom I want to send the money, but trust me, you always have responsibilities.
You know, desires come in whenever money is there. When money is there, desires come in and they want to be fulfilled.
Yeah.
So it's about discipline to forego these desires and save that money for something better in future.
And especially at least to have something in mind that at least
Yes.
10%
Should
has
be
to
off
savings,
fast.
yes, or even more, but at least saving
Yes.
10%.
Save fast and forget it.
Yeah.
Just know that I don't have that money, so I have to live on this 900. And if anything is left at the end of the month, add it to the savings. That's for the better.
Okay, so now we are going to share with you guys the fifth tip.
Yes. And now the fifth tip is downsizing your lifestyle. We are in tough times. We don't know how long we shall be in these tough times. We don't know what will come next, maybe in the next few months. This is time to reserve. Don't spend more than you have to spend. This is a time when you have to downsize. If you're living in a 3-bedroom apartment and you can live in a 2-bedroom apartment, do that. If you're living in a partition and you feel you can go into a bed space, do that. Downsize. Rent takes a lot of money from all our salaries, maybe 40%. Try to bring your rent down to maybe 25%. Between 25 and 30% is affordable. That includes your rent, your electricity, your water bills, everything. Try to fix them within less than 35%. So 30% is just rent, but all the other bills should be between 30 and 35%. Also on transport, if you have a car and you feel you can do with public transport, use the metro. It is cheaper. The car has a lot of costs: the registration, the servicing, the fuel, and the fines. In the end of the month, you'll spend like 1,000 on just the car, which you can
Just
avoid.
the transportation.
Yes, if you have your old card, you can use metro, and it's possible. Use that.
And after it's even faster.
It's faster.
Yeah.
You know, have traffic jam. You don't have to pay for parking, things like that. And next other expense we can cut off is shopping. If you're shopping, try to look for discount shops. We have a lot of discount shops. Instead of going in high-end supermarkets, there are supermarkets that have very high prices, but you look for the ones that have discounts.
1
look
to
for
10.
offers. Yes, the 1 to 10 is a very good place to find very good prices and the same products. Why should you spend a dirham extra in a high-class market when you can save that and buy something else? And in shopping, please avoid impulsive shopping. Impulsive shopping is when you buy something because it's on offer. Not because you need it, but because it's on offer. You find a phone, they say it is now 20% less, and you buy it, but you don't need it. You have already a phone, but you just buy it because it's 20%. That is impulsive buying. You have anything, as long as you don't need it, don't buy it. Unless you need it in the next 1 month, then you can buy it. So that's how we can downsize on our spending. If you have any subscriptions like TV subscriptions, gym subscription, look at the back last month or last year. Did I use this gym subscription? If not, take it off. That's how we can downsize on our expenses as number 50.
You know what I always tell people? That buy what you need, not what you want. You know,
True.
we confuse between the two things.
Yes.
And then the other thing is, even besides that, as for us ladies, you know, every time we go out, we want to shop.
Want to shop?
But even before you buy that new bag, think about the bags that you have before? Have you used
I've
them?
used them. You have like 10
Before
bags.
you, even some of them even have tags. Before you buy that new dress, have you used the ones that you have? So that is really a great tip.
Yes.
So we are now heading to number 6 tip.
Number 6, if you have any loans, if you have any credit cards, try to close them in the shortest time possible. The longer the loan, the more interest you're paying to the bank. I know people working in the bank may not be happy with this tip because it doesn't favor them, but the credit cards are taking away money from us. The longer you take to pay this credit card, the more money you're paying to the bank. The longer you take to pay the loan, the more money you're paying to it. So if you have any way of closing off these loans fast, close them off, then start the saving plan without the loans. Unless the loan is your business, but you should not keep those loans for long. The shorter time you keep this loan, the better for you. So that's the number 6 tip.
Yeah, and also to think about it, not just to get a loan. Think about what you're going to use the loan to,
Yes.
for. Like, you don't just supposed to get a loan for just anything, even before thinking about what you're going to use it for. So sometimes we get it and we don't even get something from it, yet we have to pay it back.
You know, getting the loan is very easy. Not very easy, but it's easier than paying it back.
Paying it back.
Paying
yeah.
back is very, very hard. So only get a loan if you have a plan, a proper plan of what you're going to use it for and how that money will come back, because the bank will need their money at any point.
So now we are heading on the 7th.
Yes,
Yeah,
7th tip.
Yeah.
Avoid taking any new loans. Now we talked about closing the loans. Now avoid taking new loans, because if you take a new loan and you have no plan, like we said, it's going to get you in a mess. And also credit cards. Avoid new credit cards. The banks will call you. There are so many cold calls coming in. We have a credit card. You'll have these offers in movies. You'll have offers on dining out. Are you trying to start dining out because you have a credit card? Do you want to start watching movies because you have a credit card? These are added expenses. So you're going to have a credit card, and then you start spending more because of that credit card. You want to get that offer. So please avoid the credit cards. People working in banks, this is hurting your business, but it's also a tip that for someone who wants to save. People want to save, to spend, it's okay. And unless there are some people who may get a benefit from these credit cards. If you know maybe where you stay or where you work, you need to use a service and it can be on offer with that credit card, then it's good. You can go with that. Like if you have to eat in a fast food restaurant every day and it's the only way, then you may get a benefit of having that credit card that gives you a discount. But if you don't need it, please don't take it.
Okay, so now we are getting to our 8th tip.
Yes. Look for offers on essential purchases. Before you buy anything that is essential, try to find out if there are any offers around. Like we said, if you want to go for any training, look out for the 5 schools that are offering that training. Maybe it's a driving school, driving training. Look for the 5 schools that are offering driving training. Which one has a better offer? On that, you may save maybe 200 dirhams, 100 dirhams. Whatever you save, it's a benefit for your saving plan.
And you know every coin matters.
Yes, every dirham matters. Every single coin matters. It's a compounding factor. If you save 1 dirham for 100 days, that is 100 dirhams. So that's how saving works. It's compounding.
Yeah, so that means you always have to look out for discounts.
Yes,
yeah,
look
it's
for
better
discounts
for you
and
to,
offers.
even if it's just a 1 dirham, 1 dirham 10 times, that is already 10 dirhams.
Yes.
And that, so after maybe how many times of you shopping, you can save more from your shoppings.
But again, I don't want people to think of saving on unnecessary items. I'm saying saving on necessary items, because if you buy something that's not necessary, even if it's cheap, it's not necessary. You don't need it. So don't save on that. Don't even buy it.
So now we are heading on which
number 9.
Number 9, yeah.
If you have any major expenses, like you want to buy a car or you want to buy a phone, a smartphone, take time before you buy it. If you take a month to purchase something that is expensive, you'll be convinced that yes, I have to buy it, I need it. Or you'll make a better decision, value for your money. But if you rush in one day, I want to buy a phone, go to the shop and buy it. After 2 days, you'll find out that you got either a bad deal or you don't even need it. So take time before any major expenses. Take time to think about it. Do I need it? What options do I have? Maybe you have other alternates. Maybe there's something else you have in the house that can do the same job. But because you're rushing, you'll buy it and realize later that, oh, I have another machine that does both. You may want to buy like a juice maker, but you have maybe a blender that can do the same thing. So if you
Yeah.
rush to buy it, you'll buy it, then find out even this other machine I had could do the same job. So take time, think through it, see what options you have before you can take that major purchase.
Wow, so that this means that this time that you take thinking about it will even help you differentiate whether this is a want or a need.
Yes. It
Whether I
opens your
really
eyes.
need it, because sometimes we buy some things because of excitement. But when you first go back home and think about it, then you'll think about it if it's really needed
Or not.
or it's just a wanted thing,
Yes.
but when it's not even really needed.
You make better
Yeah, that's really a
decisions.
great point.
True.
Yeah. So now we are heading to our next point.
Our next and last, but not the least, is increase your earning ability. Because if your earning ability is the same, it will take you longer to get your target. But if you increase your earning ability, maybe every after 6 months or every after 1 year, then it will help you to get closer to your target faster. By increasing your earning ability, I'm talking about learning a skill. What other skill can I learn and earn more? How can I get a promotion in my company? Because the promotion will come with more responsibilities but more money. So that will help you. If you're making 1,000 every month, if you get a promotion, maybe 1,500, then your 10% is going to 150.
Yeah.
Before it was 100, now it's 150.
Now 150.
Yes.
Mm.
And if in your spare time you can do anything extra, any service you can give someone, maybe you say I can wash cars in my community. If you can wash 2 cars every day for 20 dirhams, that's something that can add to your earning ability. So I'm just talking about that as an example, but there are many things people can think of they can do in their spare time, and then you can add to your earning, and that's adding to your saving. That's the last topic, but not the least. It's very, very important also.
Well, that is really a great point. Yeah.
Yes.
At this, we have so many skills. Most of the times we have skills that we just sit with.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
there is that one skill, maybe you even got a job that you're not using that skill, but you can still use it as a part-time for you to get more income and of course increase your savings.
yes, so we increase our earning ability and we increase our saving.
Okay.
Yes. That's all we had
So-
for today.
Yeah. So those are the skills those are the tips that we wanted to discuss with you guys for savings. And of course, as we say, the topic is 10 tips of saving in Dubai. But of course, I so believe that these tips can work for anyone.
Anywhere in any country.
In any country. So if you're watching this video and you're in Uganda, don't say that this is not your video.
It's only for Dubai.
These tips really work and they're actually very good tips. Thank you so much for sharing these tips with us, and I hope that everyone is going to benefit from this video. And of course, like I said earlier, we are 2 channels together today. We have the Dubai Life, that is for Mr. Shaban. You can go and check it out for so many great videos of Dubai, how to get jobs in Dubai, and so many other things. And also my channel D Bora, I give videos about business, lifestyle, everything about me, skills, and also a little bit of Dubai, but he gives more of Dubai. So you can check out both of our channels, and we are so glad, guys, for your support. I'm so grateful that I collaborated with another YouTuber today, and thank you so much for that great idea for us to give out to give out great content to our viewers. So I don't know if you have another thing to say or say bye to my
That's
viewers.
all I have. I just want to say keep watching, subscribe, share the video so that everyone can get this good information. And if you have anything you feel that we can add to the content, please put it in the description.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting us. And of course, we hope to see you in our next videos. Bye.
Bye-bye.